Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to day 4 of my squatting everyday program, I guess you can call it, or just my normal training. In this day, I'm showing you all of the different exercises I did with the full amount of sets. I actually did start with 95 pounds because I was doing block work, which I like to do just to get the bar in the correct position, so it just takes a little bit longer to warm up. So I did about 5 sets of 2, I think, with 95 pounds of just muscle snatches. And then you'll see here at the end, I did an overhead squat. This was the last set of muscle snatches I did. And you notice I like to stay in the bottom to hold it. It's a good way to warm up my shoulders and also just to warm up my legs. And this whole workout was pretty rapid just because it was warmer outside. I think it's in the mid 30s. So I was able to get pretty comfortable out there. But definitely don't want to be taking a lot of time to be working up or to be working out just because you get cold really quick. But I wanted to do block work. Block work's really good for me to do, to work on the speed and also just the technique of the third pull or the extension of the lift. So I was doing, my plan was just snatch from the, or it was actually going to be below the block, or below the knee, I should say. But I put my 12-inch block, which you can kind of see there. I have 2 blocks there. When I put the 12-inch there, it was right at my kneecap, which is a really awkward place to do anything from. Like literally right in the middle of my kneecap. And I was hoping it would be at least below it a little bit, but it wasn't. And here you'll see a couple of the misses I had with this power. I was doing power plus full, and it's just more technique because you see on this one it looked pretty easy, but in those other 2 I just put them in weird spots. But then I was able to do this double here. And I was pretty happy with how that went, even though it took me a couple attempts to do. I then moved on to doing power clean plus push press, which I did 1 plus 2 on this set and then 1 plus 1 on the other sets, and just pumping these out. Push presses obviously are the focus of this movement. Power cleans I'm not too worried about. I'm never really worried about cleans, but it's always good to get a little bit better technically, and doing them off the blocks is always really good, especially powers off the blocks. It's always really weird and awkward for me to do. But this was my top weight that I worked up to for 2 singles, so 1 plus 1, and you'll see the second 1 plus 1 here. Powers actually look pretty easy. It's really anytime I get above this weight, it starts to get really funky with trying to still power it. It's really weird. And this last one is where I did a 2 plus 2, so I did 2 cleans that you'll see here, both pretty easy, and then 2 push presses after that. And this was my last set of the push press. Now with these kind of videos, I won't be doing full commentaries on all of them or showing the full workouts. I just felt like it with this one just because I was working out at the house, so it was really easy to record. That's why I tend to do a lot more filming of sets at home. It's just easier just to have the camera up and just to have everything moving along. These are some snatch pulls I did after. These are with 235. I just left the weight on there and pumped a set of 5 out, and then I threw on a 35 on the outside and went up to 305 for another set of 5. And I don't know if I did one less or not. I just wanted to get some pulls in. I should have counted as I was recording the audio for this, but I guess I forgot. The goal was to do 5, but I could probably do them forever. Then I ended with pause squats. I wanted to do these today just because I did regular squats yesterday, and really easy sets, so I went right to 155, right to 245, just doing singles because I'm not worried about doing repetitions today. And this is my second to last set of 335. Then I make another big jump up to 425. I think my best pause ever is 445, something around there. But this actually went up pretty easy. It was a pretty routine day, but that's really about it, so take care.